anybody can be happy at any stage of their lives. Yes, you can decide to change the will, the direction of your life at any time or at any age. Is there any age limit for happiness? Can anybody tell me? Like, you have a particular age where you are not supposed to be happy any longer. Can anybody say that? No. So, as human beings, when we make mistakes, we learn from our mistakes, really. Haven't you seen people go into relationship and because they have bad experiences, they will take time off, maybe like 5, 10 years, 15 years, and when they now try to come back to relationship, they make worse mistake they have made in the past, and they'll be like, oh, this is not just for me. But the truth is, as we make mistakes, we learn from them and we get perfect. Yeah, not for me, for in life, practice is not what makes us perfect. It is mistakes that leads us to perfection. So don't be too scared, don't be afraid to make mistake in life. You make mistake and you get better at it. So women, we should just try to be resilient. No matter what you have been through in terms of marriage, in terms of relationship, we should just try as much as possible to bounce back. You will see when you bounce back, it's for your own good, because the next thing coming to you is far better than what you have lost. And that is a fact. Sometimes when we come online to talk about things like this, people are like, oh, you are just being a motivational speaker. All these motivational speak they don't work. All this, it is not about me motivational. We are not motivating anybody here. I'm here to tell my story. I'm here to inspire people. I'm here to discuss about how you can help yourself. I've done it for myself. I've seen people done it for themselves, and it has actually worked. So why can't I tell other women to try it and it is going to work for them? It has actually worked for some people, and that doesn't mean that it will not or it cannot work for you. So why give up on life when you can actually change the will of your life and get better and experience life in a better way? Now, when things happen, some of us, we just suck in, we stay on our own instead of talking to a third party. Sometimes if you talk to professionals like therapists, people that you don't even know, people that are professional in the field, people that you can discuss with, you can discuss, you can say out your mind, you can discuss your fears, you can discuss your experiences. You can tell the therapist the red flag you noticed, the things you noticed in relationship which eventually led to the breakup, or the things you noticed in the marriage which eventually led to the separation or to the dissolution of the marriage. So by the time you talk to a third party, the person can listen to you. On a professional level, the person can advise you. Therapists are trained in that field. They can carry you along. They can help your mental health. They can help your mental health. They have been trained to do that kind of job, and they can help. And if you cannot afford to see a therapist, you can talk to your mother. You can talk to your mother figure. You can talk to a sister. I don't advise. Sometimes you can have friends like sisters that you can discuss with, but I don't always advise you telling your inner secrets to your friends, because sometimes your friend may not be somebody that wants the best for you. You understand? But if you know that this person is getting it right in life, this person has set a good example, you admire such friend, you can discuss your weakness, your experiences with that friend. You guys can talk about it. What you are even thinking, what you feel that is a big deal may not actually be a big deal to people in life. And by the time you discuss with a third party, the person can teach you on how you can go about it and you can get better at it. Now, mothers, we should try to be better at our parenthood. Our mothers, we should try as much as possible to give our daughters listening ears. Let them feel free to discuss. Let our daughters feel free to discuss their relationship with us, their heartbreak, whatever they have been through. Growing up, for example, my mother was not My mother is not really educated. She didn't have much formal education, but my mom was there for me. I had this freedom to be able to discuss my relationship with my mom. I thank her for that. I don't know, she's just a mother that she was just a mother that was there, that could listen to me. I could discuss my relationship with her, and I appreciate that a lot. She was my therapist that I couldn't afford at that time. So I thank God. I had an issue at a time. The person I was dating one time, we broke up. We didn't have much issues. It was more of a distance relationship, so there was no fight, there was nothing. So it was a bad experience for me that time. I was sucking in, I was getting onto myself. My mother looked to check on me. She brought me out of it. She said she was going to visit my uncle. I followed her to see my uncle, and that was how I met my first husband. My first husband is late now, so you can see how my mother was able to assist me at that time, to help me to come out of it, to bounce back. So sometimes you may not even have a mother. You could be a father. It could be a father that can be the one that will give you listening ears, that would listen to you, that would encourage you. In fact, this is a call on to our daddies, to our father, to our stepfather, to the father figure, to our guardians, who are men, to try to be there for their daughters, to be there for their girl child, try to be there for their women. Let's make women feel loved. Most times when a woman doesn't feel loved at home, she tries to look for the love outside of her being, and that is not possible. Most times when you don't feel loved at home, you go outside to look for somebody that will love you, and that's most times always toxic, because you will not get the kind of love that your heart really desires. And you can go and fall victim of being with a narcissist. Do you understand? So most times we should try to help our daughters to love themselves first. By the time they love themselves first, when they meet a man that is not good for them, they already notice the red flag, they already know what is not good for them, and they will not go deep into it. So those people that don't even have a father, they don't have mothers, they are orphan, they should have a guardian, they should have sisters, they should have people that they can talk to. Really, just talk to somebody. Don't isolate yourself. After a divorce, don't isolate yourself. You can be feeling bad. Yeah, and you're feeling bad because you just think that you have failed yourself, or maybe you have made a mistake. You are not the only one. You are not the only one. A lot of people have made mistakes, and mistake is part of being human. If you make mistakes, you get better. If you make mistakes today, tomorrow you will make. If you make that same mistake, you will learn from your mistake, and mistakes leads us to perfection. And don't forget, nobody is perfect, so you can't be perfect. So you can never be perfect. We just try as much as possible to feel better. By the time we make our mistakes, we will learn from our mistakes, and we grow from there. You understand this? So, and that is it. Okay, for example, let me give you an example. I saw a video from Precious Jen 72. Hi, Precious Jen. Yes, she's somebody we met. She used to like my video. She used to comment on my video. So from there, I was checking her videos, and I saw there was this video, one of her videos, where I learned that milk gets spoiled to turn to yogurt. When the yogurt gets spoiled, it turns to cheese, and cheese is more valuable than both milk and yogurt. Now, you're talking about grapefruit. Now, grape, when it gets spoiled, it turns to a wine. Turns to wine, and when it turns to wine, wine is more expensive, is more valuable than grapefruit. So you can see that by the time you make your mistakes, you'll get better, and you learn from there. Where you are, the mistakes you made when you were at a particular stage in life, you learn from there. When something comes to you in life, you grow from there, and you feel better. So it's just encouraging us to be resilient. It's very important. Don't be so scared to go into relationship because you've been through maybe heartbreak or divorce. Or I made a video, and somebody was telling me that you want to change at 50. Yes, you can. You can change your situation, and there's any age at all. You can get the life that you want. If you don't want to be in relationship, fine, that's fine. That's fine. If you want to be alone and love yourself. Things that would help you, that will help you to grow. By the time you love yourself, anybody coming to you would know that this person love herself, love himself, and they would want to be a part of that. So people that are toxic will be far away from you. So I want to use this opportunity to thank my new subscribers. Thank you for joining my family. I appreciate you. I'm so happy we are growing daily. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for liking, and thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it.